Well, well, well. Testing. Welcome. Welcome to Antarctica. Welcome to the Botlympics knockouts. There are 8 teams remaining. Every one of them earned these spots. They survived the bad patches, they survived the broken systems, and they survived each other. From here on, there are no safety nets, no single game stories. This is a best of 5. This stage rewards adaptation, not comfort. It rewards preparation between games, not just mechanics in game. Tonight, we open with CLO versus BYD, a miracle run backed by momentum against a coach rewriting the meta in real time. Beliefs versus preparation. Crowd energy versus long-term vision. First to 3 advances, the ice decides. And we'll begin shortly with the game. If you have any questions, you may ask me now. It takes a cash up. How's the internet working for Antarctica? You know, we have a lot of power lines from Australia running all the way here. You know, the water buoyant and the towers. Yeah, that's how we are doing it, definitely. And we also are definitely not sponsored by Starlink. I don't know. Talking to my chat. I said an opening speech. Whoever wins, if you want to interview, I have so we can do it. It's freezing? Nah, that's not how it works. Internet comes from the air, the magical far land. You know, it's pretty decent no matter where you are. Okay, now the thing is, I'm kind of scared of from this. You know, like I haven't actually fully tested BO5. Nigga, this is kind of normal. You know, everyone here is freezing. Oh, you know, I hope your bots don't freeze to death. Oh. Alright, the drafts are on the way. Caitlyn banned. Never mind. Swain off the books early. There is no broken champions out already. Not letting that slip through. Caitlyn is the next ban from BYD. These matches are going to be long. It's going to take a lot of time as Rumble looks like it's getting chosen for CLO. Poppy will be the third ban for BYD. CLO now looking for a ban, and Smolder is out. And the first pick is banned for BYD. That's what he's leading with. And Jinx got picked early. Oh. I don't know even know it's a new patch, but she as Malphite is going to reinforce that pick. BYD does have more experience in this or he has been playing 2 extra rounds. And we'll see. As he's choosing his third. Yeah. Oh, and that will be Yorick. And Note has been picked, and now CLO is banning. As Malzahar gets banned and Brom on CLO's side. This would be a team a bit weaker for CLO in my eyes, as Jinx is picked and auto attacks have been cut. Chen banned for CLO, not a notable laner. And that's Ari out for BYD. What is CLO gonna do? Galio. A strong pick against a double AP comp on the left side. What is BYD's response to this? "20 seconds. And that will be Varus potentially, as that team is very squishy against a free tank team and an ADC. We'll see if CLO's team will perform with this, as they will do lane assignments. I'll mute up and check on them. Alright, first game of CLO versus BYD. We got some alright teams. Jinx in a weaker position this patch as auto attacks are not really that strong.
Yeah, and something specific to Jinx is she likes to switch weapons before autoing, so might cancel a couple autos there, pressing Q to switch the weapon, but otherwise she should do okay.
CLO.
Well, comparable to every other ADC.
CLO, although 3-0 is a bit weaker this patch as he doesn't have more experience than the other players. A lot of damage going to bot lane.
Yeah, you can already see it where the Jinx is switching weapons a lot and not autoing instead, so
could become...
that is quite a disadvantage for her, especially if spells are just thrown for BYD. You know, if they hit, they will just do that upfront damage.
Yeah, and with Yorick flashing from that massive way as he takes a lot of damage, he does lose a lot of minions up there.
He's going to lose a lot of XP here. That's about 2.5 waves worth of minions there. And Varus forcing to use both his sums in the mid lane, flashing away from the Galio. Galio also did expend his flash earlier. Have to recall and come back to lane. So, summoners into mid lane.
Oh, I execute at top. I would like to say that BO5, the website, is like the least tested, so I'm just gonna hope that the fearless does work. Yeah.
I mean, it should work, and there's 4 in the ball lane for CLO so far, with Malphite Galio now walking back to their respective lanes, as Yorick already on that tower will take the second plate soon, but he does TP bot. The ghouls should take it for him, not a problem.
Another TP by the Ziggs, 3v2, no hooks
Yeah,
the
I mean,
brand.
just taking turns using that TP now, so that's quite alright. Malphite not going to lane though. I mean, he is now, but he is very late to lane. Missed out on a lot of XP.
So Yorick hovering bot lane, probably a bit too much as Malphite does get some free fun in top.
Jinx, yeah, I mean, this is a big wave in top lane. 3 man on this bot tower though. If they do decide to dive, this could go disastrous, as Nautilus is very tanky and has a lot of CC. With the Jinx walking up this far forward, not sure if she's quite safe. But the bots are a little stupid, so I don't think anything's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's just the bots currently pretending that nothing exists, statting they're doing nothing in bot. Varus doing a lot of damage to Galio, forcing him to walk back. He does barrier and doesn't manage to get the kill.
I mean, this is... Yeah, but like overall, this is not that good for BYD's side with 3 champions just doing nothing in this bot lane. Yorick is missing out on XP top and the lane quest top, while Ziggs and Brand is getting their XP taxed as there's a 3rd player in their lane.
Wait, what the? Wait. Oh no, that's my fault. That's my fault. That's not on you. The titles are the wrong way around. Hold on, let me change this. Okay, I was confused, but it's not your fault.
It's the game is correct, but the title is wrong.
Hold on. There we go. I flipped the scoreboard. The score lines around. Yeah. Whoopsies. Yeah. Okay. Now, Varus does manage to pick up a kill against the Galio as BYD's team still.
Yeah, I mean, you can see this XP discrepancy here. The Ziggs only level 5, and the Nautilus already level 6.
Yeah, Ziggs.
This Yorick really taking a lot of XP from the bot lane.
Galio does manage to kill the Ziggs.
What killed him?
I don't know.
Is it Bobby's? I think Bobby Cinders killed him. That's crazy.
Bobby's potentially did kill him as Galio does return back to mid. It does a lot of damage to Varus. He does recall Brand.
Brand in the 1v1 flash in place. With the Jinx low, Rocket does not land. Has to flash away from the Ziggs, with the Ziggs not finishing off the kill.
Nautilus now 1v1ing the Ziggs, doing a lot of damage, and Ziggs managed to back away. Yorick fighting the Malphite at top, though both getting enhanced TP at the same time.
The Brand that roam mid from the base does get Varus. Well, I mean, Varus gonna assist. He does get himself a kill. Will further Varus's lead as gets to push in this wave uncontested, and Galio does miss some minions. Ulti used by the Malphite into the mid lane. Varus having to flash away. The barrier not necessary, but used anyways.
BYD
Brand suicides under tower.
BYD
Yorick
doing
TP to maybe claim it.
BYD doing some deep fighting within the two towers of bot, and CLO's Malphite is watching.
He wants to dive or something.
Yeah.
He's just watching the Varus there. Not quite sure what's happening. Ziggs should be able to catch that ball wave handedly, and nice ulti by the Varus, but no arrow, no Q to finish off the Galio there. 3 blight stacks gone to waste, as well as the root, but does get himself a plate, so not the worst. Well, Malphite claims that first turn, as Yorick was away from lane for so long in the early game.
I do say that CLO has like a team from the old meta, 3 tanks, 1 ADC. I don't know how well work here,
I mean,
but
three of these champs should still be strong.
Yeah.
I mean, the Jinx is the only null factor here.
yeah.
The odd one out, the one that got hit by the change. But otherwise, this comp should still be very strong.
As the Scarlet is even, Brand is taking a lot of damage, forced to back away. Jinx get hit by its Q. A lot of minion damage, but does manage to escape. As Varus is also getting chunked out in mid. Malphite.
Yeah, Varus does have that Dusk and Dawn already. The call not finished just yet, but his first item has come through.
We have
Should
done
be doing decent amount of damage.
We have tested Varus, and Varus is like very strong this match.
I wouldn't say very strong, he's like decent.
Decent, yeah. Ooh, as Ziggs and Brand does the claim line of Jinx. Malphite
Nice ulti by the Varus. Malphite having already ulted. Does manage to get away. 4 people in the ball lane now. We'll push up towards the tier 2. Jinx maybe walking up a little too far here. The ghoul will chase her down, but with half HP remaining, she should be fine. Galio flank TP, but decides to walk all the way around.
Yorick in between 2 towers. Jinx doing a lot of damage to him. Managed to secure the kill. Galio does find the 2.
And nice CC under the tower. Varus will end up dying as he was aggroed by the turret. And it looks very good for CLO with Malphite here pushing in the top lane. Will claim maybe 2 plays for himself, and the bot lane winning the fights.
TP from the Yorick to the bot lane. Jinx Nods does meet him. Knowles does manage to hit a hook. Yorick taking a lot of damage. Brand reinforcing the fight. Does a lot of damage against CLO. Jinx forced to back, and Malphite now here to not do much actually. Oh,
yeah, not quite enough damage yet, because the Brand is splitting up his build here. Lost Chapter and Haunting Guys, not deciding on an item to complete, building 2 at once.
Galio
Will delay his item spike, and he'll be a lot weaker for this game than normal.
The dual tanks on top of the Yorick right now, doing a lot of damage. Ooh, now the ghouls
Yeah, the tanks are very strong, but the ghouls shouldn't be too effective on these two, at least for the infinite. At least they both have an immolate passive, so the ghouls will eventually die. They shouldn't fall to the ghouls as often as the other champions. Brand does get the ignite off and finish off Malphite, while Varus here stuck in the 1v1. Nice auto to finish it off. Even through the flash, Varus does claim that kill.
In terms of towers, CLO is leading by 1, kills even the board. Only 18 minutes of the game. Jinx taking a lot of damage against the Ziggs, forced to run away.
Yeah,
And
the bomb's barely missing. Will allow her to run away, and now this top lane push by the Yorick going unanswered so far. But where'd he go?
Malphite finds the Varus, does ult. Then Varus does flash away, does get away most likely.
The E barely missing. Varus manages to walk out. Has now TP down onto the Brand. Yorick here to help him, but walking away, leaving the Brand to die.
The Jinx does find the Yorick. Galio does
Jinx walking up a little bit too far. Does get the kill in return though, so
Oh, there's a
maybe not
ward.
too bad. I need to kill that.
Oh,
You need
that's
to
me,
kill
that's
that
me, that's me.
ward. Yeah. I like how 3 of them got stuck
Yeah,
immediately.
that's
That's
so
crazy.
bad. This patch is a crazy patch, has a 5 breakdowns and Varus does
Yeah,
get knocked
TP
out.
down
What?
now by the Yorick.
Chain CC.
3v2, nice cage,
Lot
but
of
no
damage.
kill just yet.
Galio does knock out the Yorick. Jinx actually autoing, which is abnormal. As
Yeah,
a
I mean, the brand had to base and defend them, the Malphite. If he didn't base there, and if he was in the fight, the fight looked really good for BYD, but as he did, the fight ended up being quite even. Nothing much happening. And now just trading waves back and forth.
BYD doing a 4-man push against the Nord. Jinx does ult the Nord from the Varus. Doesn't manage to do anything as Nord is very tanky. And
Yeah, Muddle is very tanky, and this Yorick not quite as far ahead as he is in other games. Stonewalled by the Malphite.
Malphite taking a lot of damage here. Yorick trying to finish him off, although it does escape. Jinx somehow killed Ziggs somewhere in the jungle.
Yeah. Bot jungle. The Yorick still hasn't pressed ulti. You know, his infamous maiden, the Exodia, has not happened this game yet.
I don't know what's the coach's feelings right now, although the TP does come from the Malphite brand.
Yeah. Even full armor, the brand still does no damage to Malphite. He's been building quite a couple items at once. He does have the Leandry now, so damage is coming through, but
Wait.
not enough against this
Calm.
behemoth of a tank.
Lot. Tanks.
And I mean, if he's not doing damage to Malphite, is he ever gonna do damage to Galio?
There's a control on the tri-bush. But not if they get stuck.
Yeah, he's not stuck there yet. It's okay.
Yeah. Oh, Jinx
Varus,
taking
that's a lot of damage on his ults. Finished off by the rocket, not rocket, the bomb from Ziggs, that ulti.
Another control ward at top side. That's crazy. In lane.
Yeah, it's okay. No one's stuck.
Yeah, Galio
Not
doing
even
a
in
lot
the
of damage.
bush.
It does manage to finish the Varus off. Overextended a bit. Bran doing some damage to the minions. Malphite now here, not taking a lot of damage. Bran forced to back. Oh, Jinx did not. Okay, yeah, we didn't see that one.
Yeah, I mean, Yorick not ulting is not great for BYD here. It's his main kit, and he's not using it. TPing straight into the Jinx Nautilus, but Jinx leaves him alone as now he 1v1s Nautilus. Doesn't even seem to be winning.
And Jinx does secure the kill against the Yorick. Nord now running for his life as Galio is shoving to the...
I mean, BYD should be forced to back here after this wave. Has to defend the base. The inhib probably falls here.
We'll see as the team does return. Varus first to respond. Varus
I mean, a very AP heavy comp for BYD here, and this Galio not taking a lot of damage from these champions. Any other champ, they would have probably died. Maybe not the Malphite, but you know.
Even though CLO has Jinx, the state of the game is favored to his side. Malphite taking some damage, not a lot to be honest. And
yeah, I mean, it is the tank meta. We've known this.
Yeah,
Tanks are broken.
Tanks are broken. Oh, Nautilus hits a major ulti, but wasn't enough as him.
Guess who's not a tank in the bot lane? That
Yeah.
would be the Jinx. Immediately dying to the combo.
Galio in a really bad situation as this cage between...
Yeah, I mean, good ult by the Malphite does stall for a little bit of time, forcing the Ziggs to back off, but won't get too much done. The anti-heal for the Galio Thornmail will force the Yorick to back off. No extra healing on that Q for him means no sustain against the Malphite.
Varus.
The ulti by Varus will finish him off. That AP Varus doing quite a bit of damage.
It's 30 minutes a game. TP comes straight down the middle. Galio now walk rallying back away from the TP. Nort and Jinx doing a 2v4. Does get some knockouts, but there's a lot of damage on BYD's team. Brand.
Yeah, a lot of damage, but not quite that tankiness. Here you can see a little bit of that downfall. They die so fast and being unable to kill that Galio. I'm not sure if this comp can really survive.
Ooh, the super minions now in BYD's base. BYD in a rough position as the game is in 30 minutes. Although he has...
the good thing is they do have a good amount of wave clear with the Ziggs brand.
Yep, as Nord does fall to the bot lane.
Maiden is finally here. I don't think Yorick wins this one still because of the Thornmail, but Maiden is here.
Malphite.
With the help of Ziggs, Malphite should be forced to back off. The ghouls won't do much. Again, he has that Thornmail, that Sunfire Aegis. Will just eventually kill those ghouls.
Oh,
based off of the aura effects.
The slip push meta is here. Exodia on
the
top.
Maiden is in the top lane. If left unanswered for a long time, and if Yorick doesn't die, that Maiden could cause catastrophic damage. We've seen that one Maiden
this not gonna ward.
Completely turn a game.
You found it. Oh, Nord does knock out 2 people. Ziggs dies from the Super Mecha Rocket. Nord now forced to run. A 1-kill exchange only.
I mean,
Malphite.
Yorick just needs to not die, I think, and the top lane might just break. Malphite does fall to the Brand. Brand doing quite a bit of damage now. The Rylai Slow also helping him land more abilities as Maiden slowly taking that top tower.
What is this macro on CLO's team? Galio in mid lane forcing some pressure, forcing them to
I think that the Maiden will die. She did claim like 4 plates, but will die eventually.
Yeah, TP does come. Ziggs in a really weird 1v2 situation. 1v3.
Yeah, we'll get chased down by the Galio here. Is spotted in the river, trying to run away, and I guess he kind of does. Early locket by Nautilus, not quite enough to save the Jinx. Does end up killing the Brand though, and Ziggs not enough damage to finish off the Nautilus, having to flash away.
This game is actually getting a bit close now as Varus does secure a tier 2 in mid. Malphite does 5
it looks like Malphite might secure a Varus on mid. Nice ulti.
Oh,
but
Malphite.
No more for the Ziggs. No ulti for the Ziggs with a shield. So like there's such a big shield from the TP.
Wait, hold on. This Malphite is going AP resist as well? No? Oh.
Yeah, he's gotten enough armor, and there's 3 AP champs on the enemy team. Getting that magic resist will help him survive for that much longer. Galio ulting away means that the Brand gets to live, especially with a nice insect from the Ziggs. The full combo does even lands the center of the ulti. Will completely one-shot her.
Jinx was actually very overstretched, overpositioned over there. Yorick.
Yeah, Yorick not winning. No maiden to his name. No maidens?
Oh, Ziggs and Varus.
No, he can't win this 1v1 if he does not use that ulti.
Oh, Jinx.
Varus. No. Okay, cancel the Q. It's okay.
Jinx. Okay, just
actually, unless Varus tap casts Q, can he ever do a long range Q? Because I don't think he recasts.
I've never seen it, to be honest. Oh,
Yorick. Can he even cast Q?
Oh, Yorick summoning freaking Maiden.
Oh, the Maiden is here, and they are pushing in the mid lane. And Ghoul's here to tank up that tower. No minions yet, though. If the Maiden dies to this, it'd be quite unfortunate. They are forced to back as the top inhib is getting attacked. But no one defending the Maiden. The Brand draws away the aggro. If he draws them away for long enough, maybe that tower falls in the mid lane.
Brand does fall to double TP.
I mean,
bot.
TP bot now. We're just distracting people away from the Maiden. She won't get the tower, but that's half, like,
a lot of damage, and
three quarters of the tower gone. Varus here now will probably claim that tower for himself as the bot lane fight. The distraction is paid off for BYD. But Varus not looking too hot into Galio. The champ is kind of strong.
Varus does manage
Zhonya's kind of break Galio, you know, he's gone now.
Yeah. That's another TP.
Back bot by the Malphite. Looks like Ziggs is dead. Caught in the middle of 3. That shield not going away anytime soon. But Malphite, no mana. He can't ult. Jinx is dead.
Yeah, Jinx just completely got incinerated by the fire, dude, as
But the
Galio.
push into the mid lane, the two Giga Tanks, Malphite still no mana, and Galio very low on mana as well. They shouldn't be able to get much here in terms of trading kills. Inhib does fall, but Varus the only one to defend so far.
Oh, Yorick summons Maiden. Galio now running away with the Malphite. Does throw some chip damage towards.
And
Gets
Maiden
corner
is
cage.
back, and she's pushing towards the mid lane.
Ooh,
Galio, a little bit of a bouncy castle. Chased by the ghouls. The slow now by the Rylai's for Brand. Malphite still no mana. Can't ult here.
Ooh, Varus does catch at the Galio. Could be detrimental for
Malphite,
CLO.
no mana, will eventually just fall here, and this big mid push that can happen. But it doesn't, because they have to base and defend. Just the Maiden so far, and maybe the Maiden can... I mean, Maiden will probably take this in here. I don't think Galio respawns in time. Maybe, maybe not.
It takes the Exodia. Jinx does have 3 items now, becomes a bit stronger. Brunans does
Inhib down now, and the ghouls running all the way back to Yorick. With the Maiden left to clear that super minion wave for a little bit longer.
That Maiden actually does die from Pammy Cinder from both sides.
Yeah, I mean the Malphite was also hitting it, so nice ult by the Varus. Will chain onto the Malphite as well, delaying his ult. Quite good for them, and Malphite only ulting the Yorick. As the Brand burns finishes off the Nautilus. Tides have changed here ever since Yorick started casting his ult.
Ooh, Malphite cancelled them back by the Ziggs. But it wasn't enough, only 1 kill.
Not enough damage, but TP back in now for the Yorick. Having Galio caught up in the cage is out now to be back by the Ziggs, but Yorick not quite tanky enough, and Ziggs very squishy as well, but so is Jinx. She gets completely one-shot at the Grasp auto, finishing her off.
Ooh, I don't know if CLO has the tankiness to defeat this team. Varus does manage to get the kill.
Varus does claim a kill, but I think he will end up dying to the Malphite. There it is. And Yorick, left quite low, is getting chased down. I think he'll die here.
Fog of War might have messed them up as Yorick is recalling in the bush.
And it looks like Yorick manages to live. And Inhib will respawn soon for BYD. Not a great sign for CLO, as now the super minions will just push towards their base. And Malphite caught in a bad position here. No mana again. If this Malphite isn't forced to base, he'll just stay on the map with no mana for like a really long time, and he'll be useless.
That is quite bad, as Galio does TP mid onto the Varus, doing a lot of damage, although Varus is doing a lot of damage back.
I mean, Brand 4 items now will do that damage. The scaling on the Brand, especially with the anti-heal as well, negating any sort of healing that could ever happen, even if it is just passive regen.
Those ghouls on the Malphite. As Malphite,
yeah, I mean, can't finish him off, but the Maiden is here. If the Malphite just sits there and tanks the Maiden, he might just die.
Yes.
Maiden
Jinx.
taking aggro though, not ideal. One ulti by the Varus will have health to Jinx. No Q to follow up though, as Yorick now fights top.
Galio does find the Varus. Varus taking a lot of damage. Zhonya's and potentially escapes.
I think he's out. Yorick is distracting them. They have to go to the top lane. And with now Yorick backing off, Varus gets out scot-free, and BYD with the bot push, this dual lane pressure paying off here. This Yorick finally
a lot of
doing his job.
From the Ziggs and Brand taking out the...
Yeah, TP back though. I don't think this Malphite's dying anytime soon. Just sitting there aura farming with his bombies, with his Sunfire.
Game at 48 minutes. CLO now lost his main lead.
W by the Ziggs means the Varus ult will miss. Varus taunted up, but Galio ulting backwards will mean the Varus will...
Potentially.
He's walking away.
It does get knocked off.
No passive auto. Galio stopping in his tracks. Varus just walking straight to base now. Ziggs now online with 4 items, essentially just one-shotting the Jinx.
That was
quite a bit of damage to the Nautilus as well. Yeah, that Varus damage, AP Varus, proccing those Blight stacks will mean he starts one-shotting tanks.
And BY's team has gotten online.
Oh, Maiden's back.
Oh, that could be an issue as Brand is...
But Brand is a little far up, does quite a bit of damage. How did that hit?
I have no idea, but Jinx does secure the kill now. Oh, a bit overextended, but doesn't get ulted by the Varus.
I
Changes
mean, the
target.
Varus is so much damage. The death cap already here for him as well.
Jinx trying to defend
Forced to be
it.
reckoned with.
Oh, a lot of
Yeah, I think the game
damage
might
is
end here. Where is the
being
Galio?
laid.
I mean, Galio's dead.
The
Never mind.
Galio's
He's back.
He's back. He's trying to defend his base for his
Oh,
life.
Varus caught in a tough position. The ulti will land onto 3. He walks away scot-free. But with them unable to defend against the ghouls, well, some of them.
Oh, is Maiden just sapping the tower?
Yeah, it's just killing the Nexus.
And that will be
And
it.
the game does end. All it takes is one Maiden summon, followed by the next. Teams, and BYD takes game 1 in the best of 5.
What a good game. I will now go to the participants for their second game draft. I'll be right back. Alright. I am back. Bit of a bug. Rumble does get banned by CLO. Swain banned from BYD. Now they're thinking for their second ban. CLO takes out the volley. Getting out off the board for BYD, never gonna let that see on the light of day. Probably the strongest champion currently, as he is the human champ. My god, the Gojo of the universe. Probably the potential faker of the universe. As Ari gets knocked out by CLO, and Poppy is the response, now picked from CLO. 13 seconds left. And Casso is the first pick. What is next? Kafras and Amumu. The dynamic duo for BYD, the one that made him make it into the knockouts, that is here. Now the host of the by burning barrier, as CLO does choose Smolder. And Mundo does get picked by CLO. What will be BYD's third pick? It'll be Lux. Most likely in the mid lane. That covers his ground. He doesn't. Tough luck. Apparently he BYD was batting and chose Lux by accident. Well, I don't think it's a bad pick, so we'll see. And he does get banned out by CLO. Another decent ban, as Leona is out of the game. What would be CLO's support? I'm pretty sure that's what is left for him. But BYD, I'm pretty sure he needs a top laner. It's 14 seconds up. Coming down, the timer ticking. Also gets banned by CLO. Now BYD has a pick. And that's Mordekaiser. Although he does not run TP Dispatch, he runs Ignite, so he will bug out. But will that bug out be a detrimental thing? That's what we'll have to see as Xerath is picked. Alright, now I'll be checking the game assignments, lane assignments, and I'll catch you all later. I'm unmuting, but I forgot to update the score. Okay, let me update that score. Update daisies. I'll have to update the side as well. Okay. Hey, yeah, I'm pause. Okay, we're back for game 2. I hope my stream is gonna capture. There we go, it did. Okay, CLO
Alrighty.
BYD, point on the board. Casho match with the locks.
Yeah, some notable change here. The Mordekaiser does run Ignite, so his third summoner will be TP. There is a chance he doesn't get bugged out, but most of the time he will.
He will indeed, although early skirmish happens. Okay, Mordekaiser completely just ran it down at top lane, giving the first kill to Mundo. And if Mundo's kills are too early, could be...
Scaling Mundo is quite scary.
Yeah, that is scary.
Not a lot of consistent damage on BYD to kill the Mundo later on. Maybe the Mord, but if he falls behind, the Mord... I mean, if the Mundo gets ahead, that most likely means the Mordekaiser is behind, so the damage not quite there.
Casso is clearing some of the way, does do a lot of damage to Lux when I pan over. Lux now recalling TP from the Mundo in mid. Not much is gonna happen there.
And maybe this is the exploit here. The Mundo won't be in lane for as long as the Mordekaiser will be, as the Ignite tends to keep the laner in their lane. No TP to get them out of there.
Xerath now just being chilling a bit. Smaller does actually stack on the wave this patch, which is weird, but
yeah, I mean, he stacks on the waves, but how often does he get kills nowadays?
True.
We'll have to find out.
I forgot that since the kills are lowered, it does reduce the stack amount. Oh, Mordekaiser into it again. Against...
Yeah, not a good look for BYD here. 0-2 already in the slow-paced patch. So we'll have to see how this pans out for the top matchup. But meanwhile in bot lane, Smolder forced to flash away. And it looks like Karthus and Amumu here, with the little help that they received from Lux, will be able to push out and get this wave under the tower.
I did hear that the Lux is a mispick from BYD, but I don't know how detrimental it is in this comp. We just have to see.
I don't think Lux is even that bad.
Yeah. We'll just see, to be honest.
I mean, if she gets ahead, and I mean, she's doing even so far. If she does get ahead, she can one-shot people with her ulti.
Yeah, especially against majority of the people on CLO's side.
Yeah, I mean, Cassio will get tanky eventually, but the Smolder Xerath is very one-shottable.
Yep, I mean, misses the second part of the E. Is it E? The bandage toss? Q?
Q. Oh. Bandage toss is Q.
Oh, it's Q.
Yeah. A little bit weird from Riot, you know, the movement ability on Q instead of E. Not consistent, but yeah. It is what it is.
Riot's philosophy of different each time. Oh,
yeah, see, the Lux with the ulti, if she hits her Q, she most likely just ults, and that is a lot of damage that comes through.
Oh, Mumu takes a tower shot.
Yeah, but Mundo getting scale for free here as Mordekaiser is falling further and further behind.
So that's a lot of damage against Karthus. Karthus Wolf Pain does come out. Too much as maybe taking a lot of damage, no mana. Yeah,
no mana on BYD's bot lane here.
Oh,
have to run away. The poison nearly finishing off the Karthus, but we'll back on this Grump bush. Not interrupted as the Cassio walked mid.
Didn't hit.
I mean, lane swap.
Bit of a lane swap indeed, as Mordekaiser does get some free farm in top lane.
Yeah, Mordekaiser is trying to get himself back into the game here, but still one level down. And Mundo building up a lot of HP here, so not the easiest target to kill.
Well, Amumu ulted nothing as Casio TP's bot, chases the Mundo. Not Mundo, Amumu. Yeah.
No mana for the Mumu, and
Oh.
again, the Mordekaiser dies. No ulti even used.
I see,
TP down by Lux. If she, I mean, this Casio just Giga inted, and Q does miss the Lux, no ulti just yet. Nice ulti from the Smolder, but no follow from the Xerath, no Q.
Ooh,
Oh, the Q now does land. Actually aiming for the Mumu, but hitting the the Lux in the meanwhile.
Oh, Mumu is gonna be a massive tank for BYD in the late game, but currently
Yeah, it is majority AP for CLO, so when the Abyssal Mass comes through for a Mumu, it should be quite good for BYD.
Okay, I'm gonna remember about Verdict Barrier in the next 4 minutes.
Oh yeah, you can buy a jungle item now.
Yeah.
And then Verdict Barrier's in 300 gold, it's not that far off.
Carthage does lay his first ulti, doesn't do a lot of damage, doesn't secure
I
anything.
mean, it did nearly finish off the Xerath, and Mumu was chasing him, but no kill there just yet. But the roam down with Casio, the Petrifying Gaze does land, the stun did hit, but flashed away by that Mumu means that no kill will be given over.
I think Mundo popped ulti, and
yeah, he did ulti top earlier.
Did a lot of damage
now
to
with the but the Mordekaiser now reset at full HP. If the Mundo's base gets cancelled here, it doesn't. Yeah, if the base did get cancelled, would have been good.
Does manage to kill the Lux, and the Mumu
yeah, but Casio falling to the Mumu in the bot lane, and now Xerath over chasing a little bit here. Will die to the Karthus. Giving gold to Karthus is never good, so
we'll see how poorly that will go in the late game. Smolder doing some damage to Karthus. Karthus missing a lot of Qs.
But the E being always active for the Karthus means he'll run out of mana so fast.
What is Smolder's stacks? 41.
Not that high.
Yeah, it's not.
Petrifying Gaze just a little bit too late to stop the Karthus back. He was basing that Pixel Bush and
by Verdict.
yeah. Golden Barrier is acquired. TP mid by the Mundo. The Q not CCing the Mundo means the Lux doesn't ult. This Q hits, but the kiting a little bit weird here. Will Mundo finish her off?
No, I mean, he doesn't.
I don't know where she's walking, but yeah. Smolder will get that one.
Yeah, AI manipulating the other AI to walk in a different way, you know. They know the best. Look, the Mundo landing some cleavers against the Maul. I think Maul is literally weaker without TP. His whole game plan last year was TP. Yeah. It was literally him TPing down everywhere and getting 100% kill rate without
yeah,
TP.
But no Ignite used for the Mordekaiser.
Okay, Lux.
Lux does die again. 1-4. Not great for the Lux here. TP down now by the Casio. 1v1 to the Karthus, but the isolation Q is doing so much damage, and the Casio canceling her autos or E's. I don't know what she's trying to do.
Okay,
Ulti not landing as well. Wall of Pain there to slow her down, but the Mumu misses both Qs, means no further engage possible.
First tower for CLO as it's taken by the Mundo.
The Mordekaiser ult still not finishing off the Xeraths. Now chasing the Smolder, but with no Rylai, he will get away.
Okay, Casio just killed the Lux.
And things seems to be going bad for BYD.
Wait, did Mordekaiser just walk down here?
8-5.
I just realized.
Yeah, he just walked down.
Okay.
He's here. He's having fun. But, I mean, BYD is a scaling... I mean, so is CLO, really, but the damage ramping for BYD is very, very high. Compared to COO, where they just get a bit tankier. Well, a lot tankier, but...
But you take out that ward when their off is fully backed. It's
Nah, leave the wood there. When they get stuck, I'll
Mumu got stuck for 2 seconds and
I mean, he's gone now. Yeah. He based. TP down by Mundo, but Karthus running away. And Mumu now. Nice Q, but no ult. He does have it up. He could have landed onto 4 people, but maybe seeing the Mundo ult there, decided to back off.
Full-man push by CLO does manage to take a second tower of the... No, third tower of the game.
But if this is Mumu decides to ult on one of these Qs that he hits, there you go. Someone just dies.
Yeah, Smolder
Order?
just...
He's gone. And
Mundo,
Karthus and Mumu doing really good in the bot lane. They make up 7 out of 8 kills for their team.
the dynamic duo for BYD, as Mundo is dancing around trying to do something as Karthus doesn't manage to hit any of the key.
A little
Mordekaiser,
bit unfortunate in the build path for Amumu is building the Bramble. I mean, it will stop the healing for Cassio, for Mundo, so it's not horrible. Lux dying to Gromp will get away. But Mumu really tanky. Is Smolder stuck on that wood? Lux? She wants the wave.
And these Vortex, man. These bots are good with it.
What is Lux doing?
Lux doesn't want to
now finally basing Amumu ulting air, and this 1v1 doesn't look too good for the Karthus. But Amumu catching... Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually catching
Amumu does catch Xerath on this, Smolder on the side, and the Karthus ult finishes off the Xerath. This bot lane looking extremely strong for BYD.
Lux now taking the tower.
I feel like Lux really likes pushing. She only goes for minions, I swear, bro.
I'm not sure, the Mumu is now getting chased.
Yeah, but like, look how strong he is. No ulti, and he's basically 1v3.
Lux already.
He's out. Moves out. Lux hitting that base. Tier 3 in the mid lane.
Dr. Mundo
and now Mumu back. One bandage toss, and the Cassio dies.
Your turret has been destroyed.
This bot lane might have to be studied. Double Q on the Lux. No ult to follow up though. Means she dies without trading. Mundo forced the R in the bot lane against the Giga Fed, constituting 10 out of 12 kills on their team.
Dr. Mundo has Warmog's first item.
Yeah, normal.
Oh,
it's normal in solo queue. Maybe it's better that... Maybe it's good that he has Warmogs, you know? Like...
To be honest, yeah, maybe it is, as he just auto heals and never needs to recall. The move of Karthus is pushing bot, and Smolder ults.
What is that ulti Smolder? I mean, Mumu has no ult right now, so he is a little vulnerable.
As Xerath just stands there and takes a lot of damage from the Karthus.
Yeah, once this Karthus backs, he does get Shadow Flame, so it's a little scary when he dies, I must say.
This Lux...
Not quite as scary when Lux dies, though. I mean, she is starting to do a bit of damage. Minions will finish off the Xerath. 2 items for the Lux.
This Lux is literally an auto push only, as a movement does find the Cassio.
He literally killed Cassio by himself. I swear to God.
He's being very strong as
Mundo, hello?
Is
nearly dead. Lux, maybe he ults and snipes for the kill. Oh, Karthus ults. Not enough. Maybe the Warmog saved him there. Oh, nice control word.
Board ish down as Karthus is taking the tier 2. CLO's position a bit bad, although he could come back.
I'm not sure how much gold this Karthus has. Where is he queuing?
You know what? CLO just get 2 kills for free like that.
That's quite the big shutdown for Cassio onto the Karthus. Her Rod of Ages finishing soon as well.
Oh, Mumu just now walking.
What are they doing?
I have no idea. The AI is in shambles right now. It's the Arctic internet, I swear. As Mundo does go on towards the doing a lot of damage and forces him to flash away to put minions in the base. Mordekaiser now appears on the map. Was he AFK?
I'm not sure. I don't even know. But with this opportunity that where everyone is forced to defend, Mordekaiser getting himself back into the game.
Dr. Mundo now chasing the Lux. I don't think he will manage to kill, as the auto attack situation is quite bad. Then it does pop ulti.
Yeah, they are just chasing her and standing still. Lux going back for the kill, does get it with the ulti, so there's that. Mundo is stuck on something. I don't know what he's doing, but now going back to base to defend.
I guess Minder's brain cells is a bit
Oh,
low.
Mumu with the insane engage. Katha's follow-up there means the Xerath will die. Kathas does a lot of damage. Mundo, no more ulti now. Can die.
Your inhibitor has respawned.
CLO.
I think Mordekaiser's AFK. He's gone now.
Oh, so it's a 4v3, although it doesn't really matter with Karthus and Mumu bot absolutely destroying everything.
Yeah, this Kathas is near his death cap.
That's gonna be a lot of damage as
I think that Mumu is doing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Kathas ulti will finish off the Mundo, and Mumu seems to be the real carry here. I mean, Kathas is there for the damage, but Mumu unkillable and still dishing out damage.
And BYD looking for the end as Xerath is in the Shadow Realm, does die. Casa trying to protect the base.
And was it CLO who had a horrible experience with the Mumu support? What's going on here? Turn the tables on him, and the Mumu seems to be carrying.
Lux does a lot of damage to the small dice to them.
I mean, Mordekaiser is kind of in the game now with 2 items, actually not even 2 items, 1.5 items to his name. Did take a bit for him to die, but this Kathas and Mumu combo is so much damage. The Abyssal Mask not even there yet, and still so much damage.
And Mumu is most likely going to make it escape, as Garfus is going to try to do more to secure the game.
Yeah, I mean, he has the death cap, 9, 1, and 7 for the Kathas. Will just basically end up... Nice backstep!
Does dodge the castle ult, and Mumu does stun too, or they're taking a lot of damage. Forced to flash Lux.
Yeah, not a lot of MR on the Mumu. It does have a decent amount of armor, but surviving isn't the easiest into the Cassio.
Oh.
If she's able to consistently hit.
3 inhibs down, the possibility
Yeah,
is
but the bot inhib's
there.
respawning soon, within a minute or so. When Kathas ults, I think these HP bars will go down to half.
That won't be good.
It's a 3-item Kathas.
Oh no, Karthus
Very
is
scary.
overstepping.
He's not dead, and he's ulting now, so... Ooh.
Let's secure the kill against the caster. Lux getting... He killed me!
You died.
Oh
You died.
my
Oh my.
God.
The Banshee's procced by the Kathas ult, and Lux with the combo to kill off the Teemo in the fountain.
Oh my god.
Look, even though you died, I don't think it mattered. The game would have ended. There's no real arguing that on.
Yes,
It's 2-0 so far for BYD.
Okay, what a game. I'm not gonna lie, that Karthus and the Mumu combo in bot lane needs to be actually started in this patch. Like,
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the damage charts here, Kathas and Mumu popping off.
Why are you saying GG? It's not done yet. It's not done yet.
Yeah, it's a BO5, brother.
Yeah, it's BO5. Like, holy what? It's not done yet, man. Show back the goal.
Huh?
am back with the commentary. Poppy banned from BYD. The generation run with the meta that he figured out with these picks. He has the most knowledge in this new patch as CLO is left behind. However, he has time to bounce back as Poppy and Annie banned from BYD's side. And Tiger and Shen banned for CLO. There's actually not a lot of stuff open now. This might be hard. This is like out of their territory. And I don't know what they would pick. As BYD. Banned Rumble does not want to pick actually. Crazy. And Volley was picked with Ari being picked on CLO size and Vayne. Oh, my bad. Ari Cannon. Cannon's ulti rate is actually very low, however. We'll see if Cannon actually does order to proc his stun. What would BYD's response? He has a room to experiment, especially now that he is free. Oh, Caitlyn being picked up by BYD. The experience being showed here as he knows more in this patch. That can pick 26 seconds. That's Pantheon on the board. Oh, I don't know about Pantheon, won't lie. It's a bit weak probably, although we'll see. Leona gets chosen. Now CLO is banning. That was a hard ban. On. Johnny being banned by BYD, Malzahar is the response to that. What does BYD need? Probably a support as... Oh, there was no Vayne pick, it's kind of thing. Oh yeah, he needs to put APC. Oh, by the way, be careful for finals whoever makes it, because there will be a patch flip, so stuff can change again. And I'm not gonna scope out every single bug. I'm just gonna wing it. Pretty sure. Don't worry. As the last pick has to be done by BYD, and Cassidy gets chosen. Okay. Noah Cassidy is better this patch. Tristana a bit weaker, but we'll see how well she does. Okay, this is close. Not close, I mean. BYD having a 2-0 lead against CLO could potentially get into the semi-finals at the title, I guess. As Kassadin looks the Ari. Nothing much happens in the early game usually. Pantheon does jump towards the Tristana. Nothing occurs.
I mean, I will say this comp is a little scary for the Tristana, as there's an immediate stun in the Pantheon and in the Volibear if she does jump in, and she tends to, so could spell trouble for CLO.
Yona walks, dashes
I
through
mean,
all three traps.
1v2.
Doesn't do
But
much.
that's zone the Caitlyn off. She's half HP, but still recalling. Surprised, actually.
Only
I don't
does
know
a
how well
bomb
Cannon does. This is the first time Cannon has
In
been
the-
picked
in this new patch. Yeah.
in new patch. Yeah. So we'll see how
I
Cannon
feel
does.
like it could not be too good because he needs to auto. His whole kit revolves. I mean, not really. I guess.
I mean, if he gets enough AP, he doesn't need auto.
Yeah. It's because of how Sun functions, right? His ulti usage is poor from last patch, but we'll see. As Ari does do some damage against the Cassid, and a lot of plays happening in top instead of bot, which is weird.
Yeah, both Ari and Kassadin TP'd top. I am standing in the bot side, so I'm not sure.
Not sure indeed.
Again, see the Tristana jumping in straight into the Pantheon W and then trap combo. That's what I was mentioning earlier. Scared for the Tristana jumping in into immediate CC. Not easy to play for the Tristana bot, especially given the AI likes to jump in as her first option of engage.
I think the 3-0 participants are actually worse off because of the new
They might be a
patch.
little disadvantaged unless they you know, watch the stream, watched every game, you know, played some scrims of their own, which, you know, they realistically should be doing, but if you're not bothered, you're not bothered. I understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, here in the 3-2, there's a lot of experience, especially some of the later games that were played.
Not
I mean,
sure how well
Caitlyn CC'd
Caitlyn.
up here, but no follow through. Does manage to live. Flash barrier used.
Champion standing still. Tristan jumps in, does a bit of damage.
I think he won the trade. Standing still. Holy aura.
Ooh. Tristan does manage to get away. It was a bit.
Yeah, but this
close.
Kassadin has just been laning top for the past like 2 minutes. Has not defended the mid wave. Caitlyn here to catch it, but not really able to lane too well into the Ahri. But as I say that, Ahri refusing to do anything, just getting autoed down.
Cassidy now finally back in mid lane, gonna take some farm. Tristan steadily pushing towards the tower. I mean,
And
Tristan.
then no auto attack on the top lane will not catch out this Volibear. Keeps canceling it.
Leonard nearly dies from the Kellen ult, but
Jumping in, don't know if she wants to do that. Ignite down, but no. I mean, Caitlyn not in range even to auto. She can't even cancel it if she wanted to.
okay, and Ari just walks through the tower, probably recalling in that.
Caitlyn is. Does she have R?
No, she doesn't. She just altered recently.
Okay, no R means the R should be fine, but Leona now behind the tower with the TP down from Kassadin might get caught. Where is she going? I mean,
Not sure.
it works, I guess.
Enemy has been slain.
But Pantheon just 1v1ing Tristana. What even happened? He's full HP.
Not fully sure as my camera wasn't fully panned there. Ari does miss the charm against the Kassadin. Kassadin's walking around the end.
Kassadin caught out here. 3 people mid lane. Could ulti to get away, and that he does.
Is it running away?
I mean, Kassadin essentially has no ult, but flash on a 5-second cooldown. That's just what the champion is.
Yeah, his ability to stun is.
I don't think he engages with ult, but if he needs to flash, he'll use his ult. So that's that.
It's semi-rare as Ari lands the charm against the Kassadin. Kassadin not doing much now.
Yeah, see, he needed to flash ult out. Yeah, that's just how it works.
Kellen did die in bot lane. I don't know who. I wasn't fully paying attention.
I mean, Volibear into the cannon here. Volibear looks to be very ahead, taking that tower already as the cannon just roamed. For these past like 2-3 minutes.
Started doing some damage against the Pantheon. Leona has stunned the Pantheon, doesn't do much. It's a hefty amount of damage. Cannon now stuns the volley.
Volley's so low, but so is the cannon. They both end up not catching each other. Both will recall, so no harm, no foul. Ari nearly catching the Kassadin, but the ulti away means he gets to live.
I think Tristana actually autos more than majority of the other champions.
Yeah, but her only flaw is that she jumps straight into enemy team. Like that. Like that.
Pantheon now chasing the Tristana.
I don't think she dies though, so... Oh, he does. He does. That's crazy.
Kassadin now hovering, but doing some stuff. I don't even know how to commentate this one, to be honest. They're just dancing.
I mean, Kassadin's low-key almost winning mid lane. It's like really close. Pantheon's really strong. He's just 1v1ing Tristana. He's 3-0 already. Okay, a nice combo. We'll end up killing the Ahri. The EWQ by the Caitlyn. The W didn't land, but the EQ was there.
Ahri normally performs pretty well, however, is having some trouble now as Kassadin TP's top lane to match the cannon.
Yeah, maybe the extra magic nullification coming through from the Kassadin's kit is stonewalling the Ahri a little bit.
Kassadin.
And I mean, Ahri doesn't have that much. That's a nice ult by Cannon, actually.
Actually pretty.
Yeah, I was about to say, Ahri doesn't have that much damage early on. If she gets ahead, she's very strong, but not that much damage. Caitlyn caught out by 2 people here, but with some nice traps, you know, that net to get away. She does manage to space herself away from both Leona and Tristana. Getting herself to safety. E under the tower by Leona. Not sure if she wanted that. Ulti by the Caitlyn, even baiting out that flash. Will get her the kill. Collector now online. Tristana, don't know if you want to do that one. Yeah, this is the primary problem with Tristana.
Yeah, it was actually decent last year against the Caitlyn.
Yeah, it was good last year, but double headshot combo by the Caitlyn will kill the Ahri. Caitlyn on a tear, already 5-2. And this Pantheon not far behind her. The Blood Song giving him that enhanced auto, the Eclipse with the extra haste and survivability. This Pantheon is quite strong.
As Pantheon Caitlyn treads forward.
Nice ulti by the Cannon. Maybe Cannon got better this patch. The ulti seems to be doing fine. I mean, he did get better, but is he good?
The champion's whole kit is literally the ulti. Without it, it's just...
I mean, 2 ults so far, and it both looked good. Cassidy ulti to the end. He does basically just one-shot the Cannon with the help of Caitlyn there. Nice traps. Does not trade onto the Tristana. Now having to run away. One stray ability by the Ahri will mean the Caitlyn dies, but does not do so.
Are you missing out on a kill as
Is Volibear been AFK? I just realized what's happening.
Yeah,
he has Ignite, so.
Yeah, he's Ignite. Yeah, he's kind of AFK under the tower though, like the tier 1. So he will probably come back. As
who knows? I mean, I don't think Tristana wants this. 2 levels down. Walks into the trap, means the Caitlyn AI just headshots her. Will get that kill.
Some pressure. Game looks to be BYD side a bit.
I mean, the kills do favor BYD. The map also, but Volibear still AFK. Wave will reach him now, so maybe he'll un-AFK. That he does, flashes away. The Cannon does help him out there. Chased by the Cassidy, but not quite enough. Meanwhile, mid lane Ahri taking that tower.
Python goes in, stuns Leona, but Leona does flashes out. Cannon taking some farm and not doing much yet.
I mean, the Caitlyn is scaling, i.e. soon coming.
Tristana did go in a good timing, however. Caitlyn looks like...
It's a lot of traps, and I mean, most of them hit. The chase by the Leona, though, actually finishing off the kill. I mean, does Cassidy even ult to chase? He doesn't, but Pantheon there, no follow-up after the stun. Leona does get out alive. Is Cannon AFK? No, he's not, he's basing, it's fine. Pantheon is one-shotting. He is going lethality, so a lot of damage on the Pantheon.
TP from the
Minion
Ahri.
tanks up the charm. Ahri missing her first initial Q as well, but Pantheon still ends up falling. Very squishy for the Pantheon. Again, going for that lethality build. Only the plate of steel caps to his name, but with the majority of the damage on CLO being AP, not sure how much that will help.
Tristana does manage to secure the kill.
Caitlyn?
Both of them went opposite directions, I'm gonna assume.
Okay. Looks like Tristana gets out for free, but not the Leona.
Ahri does start to push mid, more towers. Actually, no, that is similar towers.
I think the Volibear is still AFK, so the effects of this 3v4 are finally kicking in as pressure is being put around the map, whereas BYD only going bot lane. Where's Caitlyn?
Caitlyn is within the jungle, going towards bot lane.
And both going bot here. The dive not quite so great. Tristana jumps in. Actually jumping out as well. Gets a double for herself. Not bad for Tristana, but Caitlyn trades back onto now half the base.
Ahri is steadily pushing for CLO.
Oh, Volibear's back.
Oh yeah, he's back indeed. He is a bit.
I mean, he is very behind, 2 levels down. The item count, not that bad, but the level is still there. Only maybe 1.5 levels down. It's not too bad.
Wait a minute. I swear I listed Kennen has TP, but he does not have TP. I must.
You lied.
Okay. I guess it's not 100%. Like, I already found out when I was testing yesterday, but.
Yeah.
But Kennen hasn't AFK'd yet, so it's alright.
I mean, I'm not sure. Caitlyn's struggling to carry here. 4-man in the ball lane.
And
Even with 2.5 items, the Caitlyn not enough damage just yet. The ulti will land, will finish off the Tristana though.
Hyphen does jump in, managed to
Yeah,
kill
that.
the
I mean, Caitlyn's not auto attacking. She's very buggy this specific game for some reason. She hasn't been auto attacking nearly as much as she used to. I mean, it is a new patch, and this is the first Caitlyn game on a new patch, so might need to be studied, but
I'm pretty sure Kennen has been played.
no, not today. Today is the patch, no? Like, literally today?
Wait, there's a patch today?
It's Thursday. I mean, was there a patch last week?
I thought it was 2 weeks.
Every 2... So yeah, was there a patch last week? Because it's every 2 weeks.
I think there's 1 more week, unless I'm mistaken.
I guess there's no patch. Caitlyn's just weird for now. Not sure.
There's no way there's another. If there's another patch, I have to check out the champions again. Oh no.
No, I don't think there
I
is.
think there
It's
was.
okay.
I didn't get like an update.
I don't know. We'll check after game if there is a patch or not.
Caitlyn trying to flank against CLO team. That's managed to kill the Caitlyn.
I mean, the 4-man push looking good for CLO. The Kennen, with him ulting properly, his teamfight prowess has shot up quite a lot.
Although he does not run teleport, that's my mistake. They do manage to take the tower. They are steadily pushing towards the end. Kennen does die. Fiona.
I mean, Caitlyn's 3 items now will do damage, but also dies very fast without Tristana dying early. She is actually a strong champion. If she doesn't die early on that jump in, she will be very strong.
Fiona now with no mana, being just a body for Theo's team. Pantheon and Aston doing some damage.
Will to Leona die. She's getting chased out, but okay, the cube of the Pantheon will grab him that kill. Ari also being chased a little, but Volibear walking in a straight line will get hit by both parts of the Q. And so will Kassadin. I mean, this Ari's doing quite well for herself. It's very pure damage build here with the Malignant's Shadow Flame. Caitlyn ult's starting to do a lot of damage, but if she dies before she gets any auto attacks off, it'd be the same as it'd be the same as Tristana dying when she jumps in directly, so...
Kennen landing a lot of auto attacks even Kassadin. Managed to do some base Ari inside of base, finding a 1v3 volley, just looking at her, doesn't do much. And...
Yeah.
I
mean, ever since the game came to 3v4, things hasn't been going well for BYD. But with the Caitlyn now finishing up some of her items, maybe the game can flip back around. As well as the Kassadin scaling. He is level 14 now. Not that it means much about Kassadin scaling, but you know, it's there. As minuscule as it is.
Caitlyn does manage to secure some kills in bot lane, which is going online for Team BYD. They are looking at that second tier 2 and manage to grab it. Ari in the mid lane finds the Kassadin, doesn't much.
Yeah, I mean, at this point of the game, a normal Kassadin should be winning most of these matchups, most of these fights, but very hard for him to play as his ult AI not too great. And the Caitlyn in the ball lane just standing still, not doing much.
Oh, there's a lot of...
This is what I mean by the Caitlyn's being a little weird this game. She seems to be standing still more often.
I guess this just varies at this point as Kennen does secure the kill against the Caitlyn. Auto attack tendency from memory is like somewhat similar. As I
mean, not sure. But the ulti by the Ari charm onto the Kassadin. She does get that kill. Spirit Rush away, but the
Oh
Volibear with the
my
extra move speed from the
God.
Q will catch her. The E landing, the W finishing off the kill.
Ari has Magi's.
It's 0 stacks, but she has it.
Could be good for CLO as Leona does stun up the
I mean, Caitlyn, unable to move, Tristana finishes off the kill.
Oh,
Pantheon falls shortly after this is Tristana. Very strong. Again, if she doesn't die on her jump in, she does a lot of damage.
Kassadin does TP top, however there is a bot lane push, so most of them will have to back up. Fight does break out, Kassadin does manage to kill
Kassadin
it.
did win onto the cannon, but has to defend here. Volibear is not quite enough, especially if the Tristana decides to auto attack, but she doesn't. At least not just yet. This Caitlyn is a little stupid, if I had to say something. Compared to the Caitlyn's of the other games.
Kassadin is now chasing Tristana. Tristana with no mana dies to the Caitlyn ult. Doing a lot.
I mean, it's not like Caitlyn is weak. She's just
refusing to.
She's just not autoing.
Yeah. Ari applying some pressure is gonna force the whole team to back BYD. A bit of a poor position. Although
I mean, with Volibear pushing them off, they don't have to back just yet. Leona engaging prematurely, no one to back her up, will have to flash away. The Kassadin jumping in, but not quite enough as the Solar Flare stuns him up.
Tristana escapes, which is good for CLO. Kennen gets
Ignite down to Kennen again, he won't die, but forced back into the fountain. Caitlyn here, one-shotted by the REQ and Tristana jump in. And Ari slowly regaining some of her stacks on the book.
6 only, however, the more she has, the more damage she does. Kassadin is not even level 16 yet, which is gonna...
Yeah, he hasn't been catching too much XP. The ulti's still relatively low cooldown, will manage to get away.
Get away.
Enough mana to do so, but jumping back in with the Seraphs he knows, basically. I mean, he knew it's cooldowns, I guess. The assist from his teammates, he will turn that into a 2-for-0 trade. See, Caitlyn auto-attacking, actually doing a little bit of damage. Target selection as well, quite good, hitting the Tristana instead of the Leona.
Yeah, they're now forced to run against the Volley and Kassadin.
And if Kassadin just presses R, you know, but it's okay, I guess. Volibear, not sure if he wants to be here. The Ari, although back on 0 stacks, still has 3 other items. Does do a lot of damage. Level 18 as well.
Volley flashes and the whole team is gonna collapse on these two as Volley does
what is she executed? Okay. Well.
Okay, you know what, we take those. Okay,
TP into the ball lane, maybe a little premature. Not enough HP here. We'll have to ult away.
Oh, Tristana.
I mean, splitting. What is Caitlyn doing? Just auto attack. She's not doing anything. But Tristana splitting targets with the Leona means that Leona does end up dying for free. Although the Kassadin did fall as well, but now Tristana left on her own lonesome. Both ADCs just staring at each other. But Pantheon comes in and picks up the kill.
Like, even if the Tristana tends to go in death, then like Caitlyn will just completely disintegrate her.
I mean, not so sure, you know, she hasn't been autoing for some time.
A point as Kennen does.
Does Volibear even get away here? I guess he does. The tower will stop the cannon from moving forward. As now BYD pushes into the base. Caitlyn already on 5 items. The BT does help keep her alive quite a bit longer. The ulti will still land. Nice targeting by the Caitlyn here, hitting the cannon first, the only damage dealer there before the Ari TP'd in.
Kassadin.
Ooh, does get shut down by the Ari. Another 4 stacks for her book, now on 8. Kassadin has to run here. Nice dodges. Flashes out and should have enough ultis to get out, so should be fine unless he decides to go back in. Where's Volibear?
45
back top
minutes in
lane.
the game, 36 kills to BYD's way, 30 kills for CLO.
Yeah, the game has evened out quite a bit. Both ADCs have scaled, and his Ahri is quite strong. Kassadin, if he actually ults properly, probably one-shots people, but, you know, unlucky.
An ally has been slain.
Cannon does manage to kill the Cassidy. To be honest, this game would probably depend on one team fight, as Tristana ults the Panther, not doing much.
Yeah, I think it really just depends if Tristana dies or Caitlyn dies
Or
in
Cannon
the
has
fight.
GA
But she
though.
has the GA. Again, both ADCs refusing to auto-attack each other. Caitlyn is chasing the Tristana though, so... There you go, the BT, the GA will allow her to live. Even take damage as the overheal shield from the BT keeps her topped up at full HP.
Okay, Cannon does manage to escape by
He lives, the
Zonyering.
Zonia's bugging the aggro a little bit, but BYD has the base here. Ahri pushes onto the inhib. Oh, the E just half a second late. If that would have landed, Ahri would have been popped.
Team CLO now converging to bot lane, and probably it's gonna attempt to push through.
Yeah, I think we're getting a 3v3 or a 4v3. Yeah, it's a 3v3 in the bot lane here as Volibear AFK again. Caitlyn does get popped into the GA, will die to the charm. It's a very long death timer. If CLO can use this chance to end the game, they would be golden.
Forces the Ahri to back, although Diana couldn't manage to get the kill against the caster. TP comes, push continues. This could be a point of the game where CLO can actually end.
Yeah, but Volibear 1v1ing the Kennen up into the top lane. Kennen has to run away. We'll be basing.
Actually switch to mid. You know what? Take Doge.
Yeah, I mean, but Kassadin here to defend. No one hitting him so far, but as the Caitlyn walks up, gets one-shotted.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Pantheon? No W? No abilities? He'll probably die. Flashes away. The Volibear is still refusing to base and defend as Tristana is popping off.
Shut down.
The base is in shambles.
Kassadin also has Magi's.
Wait, the Magi's battle, but Kassadin has 0 stacks on
Volibear's
the
AFK top lane. This TP is really bugged out. But somehow CLO forced out of the base. Minions chasing them. Will have to re-push. Caitlyn now up. But both Nexus towers die. No GA for the Caitlyn now.
Oh,
Completely
and
stunned up. The Leona, the counter, letting the Tristana hit for free.
so
Pantheon
CLO.
useless in this situation. CLO takes a game back. Now 2-1 in the series.
It is not
Or 1-2.
done yet, as he has fought back. There is still life for CLO as we move on to game 4.
stars are rising, countless worlds colliding. Only one will take it all. Can we bring to fall the giants? Can we make the final call? We are the ones to ignite the darkened skies. The champions of the world that we defy. A solo ride of the few who rise up high, and we all fight at the last of light.
Alright. Where are we? Game 4?
Swain is back. But can he carry?
Yeah, but one issue is God is strong, but isn't at the same time because he
I
doesn't
guess
have
what? He has
Yeah.
ignite, so could
but-
be an AFK moment incoming.
Maybe because Swain can hyper carry with his 80% win rate, but we'll see.
Swain is very strong. He is a 1v4 champion.
Yeah, like we've seen him literally just terrorize the whole game.
He's tanky and he does damage. Well, he's not that tanky, but like he's a drain tank and he does a lot of damage in AoE.
Yeah, and this Ezreal Zyra pick in bot lane, maybe it could be a good answer to it because Zyra's.
I think this lane's pretty good. The Ezreal
Yeah.
Zyra, like it's good range, and the Zyra does a lot of damage later on as well.
Those plans, they don't even look at them anymore because of the new patch. Or Swain doing
Yeah,
this.
Jin is doing Jin things. I don't know what both. Something's happening.
You know what? We allow it as Zyra does rhythm bow. Ezreal doing a
mean-
lot of damage.
Yeah, force the barrier. The deadly flourish does come in, does hit, but no follow up, no E from the Poppy.
And this Swain has been hitting everything against this Annie. Annie now forced back again. Swain now back
Yeah,
in for the
but
first
it's a
time.
good recall timer for the Swain as well. TP bot from the Cho'Gath, and also TP from the Swain to the bot lane. He doesn't have ult quite yet, so little scary, but that E into W combo will chunk out the Ezreal, so he should be fine here. Nice TP play from the Swain.
And the champion that only shoots 2 that doesn't manage to do a lot of damage against the Cho. That was pushing the wave. Ezreal is back, misses the W, and hits the bits. And now the
Zyra also here. Now Poppy kind of caught out by that plant.
Zyra.
Up in the top lane,
Okay.
Urgot has had a bit of free farm for a little while. Not that far ahead though. Had no base so far. The Cull, his only item in his inventory. Nice ulti though. Dink's level 6 does get the execute onto the Cho'Gath.
Team CLO getting the second tower blade. Has managed to, as Poppy and
Yeah.
Jin are
Huh?
yes, doing that.
It's a dance party. It's a dance
Dance
party.
Dance party. But now it proceeds to attack. Jin does hit the root against the Ezreal. Ezreal dancing around still, not focusing against the Jin. Jin holding the
Fourth
full
shot. Oh, the deadly flourish blocked by the Zyra. No auto through by the Jin. And Ezreal gets to live for free.
Amazing gameplay by these bots. So Swain is taking some.
I mean, Swain is kind of running mid lane, I won't lie.
Yeah.
He's very, very strong. 2 plates already, mid lane.
He's currently rank 1 in the statistic board or the Vigar.
I mean, look,
Yeah.
Vigar
He's
has
just
been...
never- yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, Vigar just hasn't been left through. That's why he can't even like stack his
the
stats.
numbers on that champion is a little ridiculous, I
Yeah.
must say.
Statistically, I mean,
I do wonder who would win, Vigar or Swain, pit in a head-to-head.
probably never gonna happen in the quarterfinals or the semis. But we'll see.
You never know, all the
Yeah.
possibilities,
Just
you know,
leave
all
everything
14 billion of them.
Yeah, they can just leave everything open. Let them pick.
And maybe Thanos dies in one, and Vigar Swain happens in another. Who knows?
God of point as Jin is doing a lot of damage.
4
Okay,
onto a
onto
minion. Oh my
Yeah.
god, griefer.
So Swain TP's bot to secure air, another TP guessing the Cho'Gath.
Cho'Gath also here, but Swain with the ulti will... I mean, it's here. And Poppy saves the Cho'Gath, but pulls into Ezreal, does the Swain, and not enough damage to come through. Cho'Gath walking back and dying though. Ezreal managing to live on a sliver of HP. Meanwhile, Urgot furthering his lead in the top side. 2 levels up. And 2 kills up.
Jin 1-2 does secure the kill, now shoving towards the bot lane. And Swain.
Jin can only be described as a toddler.
Yeah.
Only counts to 4. Has low attention span. Sometimes doesn't even use all his ult shots. He's a toddler.
Oh, bro, you can only count to 2. More might be an infant.
Yeah, I mean, not quite sure, but Swain forcing another flash from the Annie, the E pulling her closer will have her flash. But the Jin now stuck in the 1v2, flash barrier away, the Deadly Flourish does land onto the Zyra, but the... What is Ezreal ult called?
I have no idea.
Oh,
just-
I just forgot as well. Like,
we just call it
True Shot
yeah,
Barrage. True
oh.
Shot Barrage.
Oh, I see. I was
Does
gonna
end up missing.
went wide, man. The ball
I mean,
in
did
the...
it go wide or did the Jin dodge? Who knows?
Who knows? Ezreal?
I mean, Poppy taking 2 tower shots though. Bit dangerous here as the plans mow down the Jin. Ulti refreshes the plans and Urgot takes another kill in the top lane.
Don't worry, that Urgot's gonna AFK.
Yeah, there's a good chance he might.
Like, it's, I don't know why, it's a high chance.
1 minute left until it... I mean, actually not 1 minute left. I don't know when his quest finishes, but, you know, when that does... yeah, scary. Low attention span, only 1 shot, GG.
One shot. Swain did take a tower in mid. Jin.
I mean, Swain with the item completion, a lot more damage here, and does manage to kill the Annie. Also with the upgraded Merc Treads, extremely good into enemy comp here, with the majority of the damage being AP.
Ezreal forced to flash away, then E for some reason. Poppy.
I mean, nice ult by the Poppy. Doesn't do much, but gets them a little bit of free pressure onto that tower.
Jin taking a lot of damage. Zara lands and alters a lot of work and will keep doing it across the whole game space.
I mean, I just want to say, there's been 0 kills for CLO's side. It's 6-0.
Oh,
It's not looking great so far. This Swain is already so strong, and so is the Urgot.
As Swain pops ulti.
I mean, Swain ulti here will demolish the entire enemy team. Does only end up claiming 1 kill, but the bot lane forced it back. Essentially 3 out of commission.
Taking out Swain would be very hard for CLO, although...
Not sure if Trigath wins this fight against the Urgot. 3 levels down. TP's in as the Urgot is low, but don't know if it's quite enough. Nice speed by the Swain. Does heal up, and he flashes the Poppy ults, which would have brought her to safety anyways, so questionable.
No ult. Oh, he does not have ult as... And he does make it back alive.
I mean, the game continues to be 0 kills for CLO, and now 8 for BYD. The Swain ult, I mean, he's living for so long. The base stats already with his extra levels. This Swain seems unkillable, especially with his ult up. And he does so much damage.
Might be a Ross for CLO, however, this game is so volatile, it could...
I mean, one of BYD can AFK at any given time. This Urgot could be gone.
Yeah, as you say that, he is gone.
He's gone.
He's gone.
But is it enough? Because especially with all squishies, well, besides Trigath, for the Swain, he kills them so fast. And he's mildly tanky as well, so... I think he can just 1v4. It's so hard for CLO to kill the Swain. Through all the healing, through the massive amount of damage that he does up front.
He does manage to hit a double man, almost enough damage. Swain pops up prematurely, now gone as we're doing a lot
I mean,
damage.
but does it matter? I mean, I guess it does. To pull in the heal, takes an extra tower shot, and that's the first kill for CLO, claiming that shutdown onto the Swain, as the Zyra gets 850 gold in her back pocket. Zyra, one of the main carries for CLO, so that has to feel good there.
Not sure if she buys anti-heal or the... Okay, I don't know about that. Oh, but
Jin is doing great, okay? He's doing
yeah.
great.
Not sure if Zara buys anti-heal.
I think eventually she does, but caught out now by the Swain. No ulti, no chase, rooted up by the plants.
Swain
But the
now
E now landing onto 2, healing not quite enough. The damage does come through to kill him in time, but he does trade 1 yet again.
kills are finally coming on the board for CLO. Now a bit more online. A TP comes down and Bob probably taking a lot of damage from the plants. Cho'Gath.
Cho'Gath here, Feast. That's an extra stack for him. Now on 7 stacks.
Oh, Ezreal landing some abilities. Jin just...
I mean, again, this is a little bit dangerous for BYD here. 4v3. Yes, the Swain is there, but it's still 4v3 regardless.
Swain doesn't have ults currently, does tank the plans. Cho'Gath and Annie now pushing towards the tower.
Yeah, I mean, with it being a 3v4, like, it's very hard for BYD to answer these side lane pushes. But their power in the raw
okay, as we say that.
Their power in just the raw fight, they're very strong.
Poppy ult. Oh,
except for when Poppy ults people away from Swain.
Yeah, that would be a bit detrimental as Jin does die. Cho'Gath did prematurely ult him, so it doesn't get a stack. Now a 3-man push. Swain does land a massive W, hitting 2. And
yeah, I mean,
it's back here, which is
honestly
bad.
Swain can 1v9 here still. It's still scary. The Swain is still very strong. I mean, damage is coming through for CLO, especially with the Feast. That's just a free 1000 damage basically.
And
But you know, not enough as the kiting starting to come through for the Swain, playing right underneath his tower will allow him to live. Not get aggroed on quite as
running
much.
a 1v2, flashes in towards the Poppy, is still alive, Poppy onto
Poppy,
the Ezreal.
nice coordination with the Jin there, the Deadly Flourish will claim that kill. Nice ulti as well, Annie also falling as the Poppy flashes away.
Swain now
Jin
here.
taking a lot of damage to those plants, but Swain here to back him up, the E barely missing.
And Team CLO is now forced to back as Swain takes more gold.
Cho'Gath does have a Bramble Vest, so the healing is a little less for the Swain, especially if he decides to auto the Cho'Gath. But even with it being the anti-heal, not quite enough. The Zhonya is also topping him up with that HP in his R.
Okay.
And that's an ace for BYD. Now pushing down the bot lane, trying to claim that tier 2 for themselves.
Lane tier 2, they will potentially.
Will not.
Will not. I forgot they do it quite slowly. Poppy does save the Ezreal to some degree away from the 20 kills to 5.
Yeah, it is a little rough, but honestly, without the Swain, I don't think BYD is that strong. Obviously, without the Urgot there as well, but Swain is their main component.
As you can see, Swain...
I mean, he does 1v2,
yeah.
Didn't get the kill, but it's not like he's low.
Showing him why he is very strong and he's doing some damage against the Swain. Not entirely much though. Fight does break
Nice
out.
ulti. No ult for the Swain, however. He could die here very easily. The True Shot Barrage will finish him off, but the Cho'Gath traded will mean that there's no real lead coming out for CLO, except for this shutdown for the Annie. The ulti will help her get that kill onto the Jin.
Now CLO, although down, I don't even know how much gold. That's a lot of golden kills.
I mean, they're not doing too bad. 4v3 is helping quite a lot, but not too bad for CLO at all. Now pushing forward, should get this tier 1. Swain does have ult though, so will they get this tier 1? Oh no, and the triple comes through for the Swain. The only recourse is that Cho'Gath is in the mid lane instead of bot, so Swain didn't get a quadra.
Probably a Probably was a good idea to be over there, to be honest. The Empress is
Ah, look where he's going now. I mean, no quadra. The timer isn't there, but Poppy got him out. It's okay. He was TPing in to die, but Poppy got him out. The Swain? Oh, is it up? I mean,
No,
even if it isn't up, did it matter?
no, it doesn't.
Alright, Cho'Gath, you don't want to be taking this one, buddy. The E does miss, but Cho'Gath will be forced to base. Nevermore used on the wave.
You know what? I didn't even need the Urgot. Like, right? And the Jin and Poppy is.
Yeah, ulti back again. 1v3. The Zonya's healing him up. And that passive even more. 1v3, again, no kill, but he's winning those.
As Annie does shove and take some top plates mid, Jin.
I mean, this is what happens in the 3v4. The dual lane pressure. Not enough people to respond to waves is for the 3 side. So if CLO somehow plays macro instead of just all running bot lane, they could edge out an advantage eventually.
This game is a bit A-Ram move as opposed to in mod. Israel getting.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit more interesting that way. Some more fights happen.
It's clear as Annie and Cho'Gath are shoving the lanes up and
Swain has no ult, but the Zyra are very squishy. Walking up a little too far. Will flash away though, so...
Swain is level 17.
Yeah, well... Swain still no ult, so... Not an easy fight, but the AoE damage coming through from his basic abilities is enough. Like, he doesn't even need ult sometimes, especially if his team is there. And he should be forced to back now. Can't push mid lane any further.
And it takes a Swain.
I mean, Swain has ult now, so Annie should just die through the bear. It did not matter.
And Swain is looking.
But, I mean, crucially, ult not up for the 1v3.
Will he?
Zyra nearly dead. The E does land, no follow-up. The silence from the Cho'Gath will kill him, so... That's there. I mean, Annie kind of did her job, wasted the Swain ult, and allows her team to defend.
Cho'Gath was targeting the Jin, now switched to nothing.
I mean, the bot lane for BYD is not quite so weak either. Jin now with some items actually doing damage. And Poppy is just a strong champion overall.
Not sure if Zara is gonna build some active anti-heal team CLO, but they do need as Swain goes in with the ulti pops it.
Yeah, TP in as well means that the Swain ulti gets kept alive. This Cho'Gath here will tether that ulti for a long time, even until the Annie arrives maybe, but no, she decides to go mid. No more ulti now, but only 2 players left, or 2 bots left to defend for CLO, as they both head to different lanes. No one basing to defend.
Oh, and Urgot came back to secure the kill against Ezreal.
It didn't matter that he was AFK, he still won.
Yeah. That's how behind CLO is, as Swain does terrorize.
I mean, despite
CLO.
Urgot being AFK for a good 15-20 minutes, he's only 1 level behind the Ezreal. Only 2 levels behind the Cho'Gath. That's how much of a grip Swain had on this game.
And that's it. BYD makes it through the semi-finals as he
Makes it through the quarters.
Quarterfinals into the semi-finals. Oh my god. You know what? Congratulations to
Yeah, congrats to BYD.
BYD.
They do make it.
They make it. Hold on. Oh, he's in a Val game, so I guess he's
No interview.
No interview. Okay, all good. I will now be ending the stream. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your time, CLO, as the journey has ended for you. Catch you all.